Ballyhoo and welcome. The Passion Project continues. My name is Remedy Riot, and this is an appreciation. This is an exploration of linguistics, language, and acorns galore, as framed by the peerless poetry of the modern day master, Elvis Costello. Today's slow drag is with Lover's Walk from Trust, released in 1981. The songwriting is credited to Elvis Costello. Long before our beloved entertainer himself personally painted corresponding lyrics into his animated music videos, the album Trust was still a year and one album of country covers away from the release that finally included a lyric sheet. This inclusion came courtesy of the tortured graphic designer Barney Bubbles, who, at the behest of the petulant genius who wrote the lyrics for Imperial Bedroom, spared no thought for punctuation, lowercase, or even spacing. So, between no lyrics and a word jumble, either way, there is something so enticing about the belligerence of obfuscation found in so many Elvis Costello songs. So it came as no surprise, really, to discover that the actual lyrics of Lover's Walk were far different from the words I think I've been singing along to all this time. I won't walk with my head bowed, beyond caution where lovers walk. Your love walks where three's a crowd, beyond caution where lovers walk. Lover's Walk might need two slow drags to give it its proper due. This first one shall be dedicated to all the mondegrins, all the eggcorns found in nearly every verse of this dissonant, driving piece. It starts with the very first line and amps up from there. I won't walk with my head bowed. I always thought it was I won't walk with my head down, but that's nothing compared with the biggest blunder of what I thought was be on caution is the word beyond. Do these phonetic twitches change the meaning of the piece itself? It's bound to, I'd imagine, and I'm still puzzling over the riddle of beyond as opposed to the edict of be on I once thought it was. Lovers walk, lovers scramble, beyond caution where lovers walk, lovers step, shuffle and gamble, beyond caution where lovers walk. Two verses into exploring the actual lyrics and not just the ones in my head, and I'm still no closer to replacing my old understanding with the new reality. Rhyming walk, on the other hand, remains a familiar hallmark of brilliance. I take solace in the delightful syntactic pairing that we've come to expect from Mr. Costello's canon. Lovers trip, lovers stumble, lovers dip, lovers fumble, lovers lips where love has crumbled, beyond caution where lovers walk. When the words trip and stumble are used in the same line, does it feel as if they are no longer synonyms? Stumble, fumble, crumbled, paint a frenetic picture of what love looks like in all its iterations, despite me thinking all this time that it was lover's strip. And even if fumble doesn't sound to my ears anyway like an actual word, then there's lover's lip where love is crumbled. Say what? This is becoming less of a slow drag and more of an exercise in how to express perplexity. Lovers strut, lovers stroll, lovers leap, lovers late, lovers wait, making promises that they can't keep. Lovers link up arm in arm. Lovers slink up, lovers charm. Lovers drink up and come to harm. Beyond caution, where lovers walk. Using the word lover 7 times in as many lines helps drive the point home as it creates a pleasing sound. All the adjectives used throughout this piece create a dazzling prism of contradictions and confusion. Slink up? Say what? Lovers drink up and come to harm might be my new favorite lyric now that I know that's what it says. Love is gone and it's no one's fault. Love has stopped here, lovers halt. Lovers don't walk, lovers run. Will you look what love has done? Will you look what love has done? Will you look what love has done beyond caution where lovers walk? Love, love, love. Look what the word repeated 8 times can feel like. Indifference, perhaps. It doesn't seem to be confused with anything that is warm. Love has stopped here, lovers halt. Say what? Now love's limping on a lover's crutch, looking for a hand with a personal touch, beyond caution where lovers walk. Now that I understand the word is limping, I haven't a clue what I thought it was. What a joy it is to finally recognize the naughty double entendre that's been staring me in the face this entire time. The piece closes with another chance for me to ask, what does beyond caution mean? And will I ever stop singing beyond caution? At this point, it's hard to tell, given my Elvis Costello-inspired rebellious streak. Dig it. Again, this has been a slow drag with Lover's Walk from 1981's Trust. In the immortal words of Tom Waits, what's he building in there? It comes to mind as the true lyrics have revealed themselves through this slow drag. As mentioned, we might need another slow drag now that the right words have exposed themselves to me. Which words did you hear, and which words did you insert of your own volition? And which do you prefer? I'm truly stymied and exhilarated at the same time. So, other precious gems from Trust you'll enjoy a slow drag with are episodes 18, Rowdiest but Slightest. That's a slow drag with Luxembourg. Episode 41, Money's Gone Already. It's a slow drag with Clubland. Episode 66, A Lifer at Large. That's a slow drag with Fish and Chip Papers. Episode 80, Hobson's Choice. That's a slow drag with Pretty Words. And episode 111, Après All This Fancy Footwork. That's a slow drag with White Knuckles. And that's it for today's slow drag, my fellow Elvis Costello aficionado. Thank you for listening. I'll be back soon with another slow drag. So, until next time, adieu, my little ballyhoo. Slow drag with